Hello today, more of tonight really. It's almost 9:30 at night. Don't usually make a video this late, but I haven't been drinking. I thought, well, I want to talk about this. I saw a video on one of my a channel that I watch. One of my subscribers have also subscribed to him. You know, I don't want to give out the name on this one because I don't want to bring up any trouble. You know, I don't want to complicate things. Start so people point fingers. You know, I don't want that. So yeah, I was just watching this channel the other day. You mentioned midlife crisis at a very young age. You don't usually get midlife crisis till you're in your 40s. Like me, I'm in my 40s, almost mid-40s. Usually happens someone in their mid-40s to their mid-60s or something like that. It doesn't matter when, but I haven't had a midlife crisis yet, but I almost did years and years ago. Almost, I say almost. These are the days when I had long hair. That may be equated to that. I don't know why I grew my hair long. Still don't know for this day why I grew my hair long all those many years ago. What could cause a midlife crisis? I don't know, all sorts of things. Depression, maybe stress at work, marriage, dodgy relationships. I've had dodgy relationships. I've been in a marriage. Yes, I've had maybe stressful jobs. I've had not so many of them. Jobs where it can be a little bit stressful, not like a highly paid job where you get stressed, like if you're a manager or something like that. I've not really been in a stressful situation at work, so that wouldn't have nothing to do with it. But as I say, I've been in dodgy relationships, which I ain't going into. Done videos of that, and a marriage. Yeah. So that could have caught, but it didn't. So I was lucky there. As I said, job wise, didn't. But when I was younger, you know, when you like someone, you really like someone, you don't know, you can't get hold of her, you know, some situation, when you're really young. Yes, I'm not going into detail into that, no. I'm sure everyone's had that experience. It's not a nice experience, but there you go. I'm not going to talk about that. So that almost, I don't know. Yeah, I was pretty, not myself for a little while, let's put it that way, but this is when I was about 18. Learning to drive and all that. Didn't like that either, so I just don't know. I really started drinking a lot back then, but mind you, all my mates did. That had probably nothing to do with it. But since then, since I've been 19 to now, yeah, I know about the marriages, dodgy relationships, but apart from that, I've got over that. Not much to get over, it's just shit, really. But yeah, so what else could cause a midlife crisis? I suppose sort of stressful situations, what I just covered. I don't know, all sorts of things really, but if you've had one, you know, I don't know if it's something you want to share, but I don't know, if you want to, that's up to you. I'm not going to force people into sharing something that could be considered really bad. I don't know what really having a midlife crisis is. But what I've seen the signs of, the telltale signs, is like you start to dress differently, you behave differently, you go into a depression. Seems like not a really nice thing. I think it happens more with men than women, but then again I could be wrong. I suppose anyone can. I suppose they always say about the 40s and the 60s area, but I'm sure it could happen at any age really. If things ain't going your way in life, you know, you could. But what I've seen, they dress like in weird clothes. Well, not weird clothes, like, I don't know, dressing unusually, like you've never have dressed in your life. You dress like with, I don't know, just say you started wearing flares or something and a white suit or something, I don't know, something very unusual that you don't really wear, something that's very out of date or something like that, and you start dressing up like that and driving a, I don't know, a very old sports car. I don't know, but yeah, I can't imagine it being very nice. What can you cure about it? I mean, what could be driving you like this? Perhaps you like a girl. Perhaps there's a girl you like. Perhaps you ain't got the courage to ask her out. Perhaps you wanted to ask her out and you've seen her going out with another guy. Maybe that's one example that could drive you into a midlife crisis or depression. Or a job, as you say, you're working away and you realise you've been in this job for 12 years, you've been working there for such a long time. You just had enough. You basically just had enough. I think the jobs nowadays, I think it drives you to that stage now, because no job is pleasant. I can only, I've never worked in a supermarket, but that must depress you. Especially if you're working on the shop floor. Honestly, that's just a job that I won't choose to do. But you know, some people are not fortunate like that to choose what you can do. You know, people's just stuck with that. I know you can, but there's situations where, well, if I choose a job, you know, people got rent to pay, maybe a family or something like that. You know, it's just not that easy. But you know, all this is getting on top of you because you know you want more money to support your family or whatever like that. It's nasty. It's a nasty world. It really is a nasty world out there. You know, if you're rich, you've got a fantastic world. But if you ain't got that much money, then it's a cruel world. It's the way it goes. Rich gets richer, the poor gets poorer, and obviously more depressed. It's not nice at all. So what else could set you off in a midlife crisis, as I've mentioned? Could be women trouble, could be work trouble, family trouble could be another one. You know, family trouble, not everyone's getting along, something's going on. What can you do? You know, there's not a lot. You can't take sides, can you? You know, you're trying to help each other out, but there's only so much you can do. Start of a midlife crisis, you know, you can't help out. I don't know, but you know, I think you've got to try and achieve what you've got to try and get over this. You think, pluck up the courage or something, right? You're going to ask that girl out. You're going to fucking try and get that promotion. You know, you've got to try and help yourself in this stage, I suppose. You know, if you want to try and get over it, you've got to try and get out there and try and do your best. I know it's not easy, but what is easy these days? I don't know. It's about having self-confidence, which I've talked about in a previous video. You know, if you ain't got that self-confidence, that's probably what's going to cause you to make you more depressed. You need a bit of self-confidence in life. You know, just think of it. Just think one day, right? Fuck it. I won't bang next door. I don't want to fucking wake them up if they're asleep. I don't know, but I won't. That's why I'm talking sort of quietly. You know, people around the house and next door. You know, doing their own thing. I don't want to shout, but yeah. You know, just think, right, I want to do this, get over it, and hopefully everything will turn out fine. You know, just do that. I think that's what you need, that's what people need to do. And I know it's difficult, but I think people just need to, right, fuck it, I'm going to do it. You know, I'm going to fucking do it. Then the other thing, if it don't work out, you know, that's always the the problem. You don't know if it's going to work out, but sometimes you do have to take that chance in life to find out if it's going to happen. You know, it's 50-50. It could work out or it can't work out. But yeah, I suppose if you've got friends, you can talk to them about it. It's something I've always had. I've had good friends all the way through my life, so I don't have to worry about that. Like if I want to talk to friends, I can talk to family. So I've always, if I'm in doubt, I've always got someone to talk to. I suppose you do the same thing. You know, you almost have friends out there, family, someone to talk to. You know, get help, and you know, just say fuck it, I'm going to do it. I think that's the only way you're going to get over it. Just say fuck it, I'm going to do it. Could be totally wrong, but that's the way I think. I just think, right, I'm going to get out of this slump or whatever. Fuck it, I'm going to do it. Anyway, hope it's giving you a bit of confidence. I doubt it, but I just think, fuck it, you're going to do it. That's all you got to think. Fuck it, I'm going to do it. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, and goodbye.